I don't like the look of that. The lighthouse beams should have pushed it away already. Why won't it?
Grandma! Mr. Vane!
Sigrid! Sigrid, take cover!
Oh, that's cool.
As you can see, her shadow lets her walk on water.
Whoa! Okay. So we're learning about the world around us. It seems like we have some kind of shadow walking ability.
Yeah, you do.
Or a shadow, like is the shadow a different character? Secret 2?
So when I mentioned secrets,
yeah, that all will be revealed in time.
Oh my God, we're running across the tides of the waves. That's really cool.
And this is
if you hold the right trigger, you can go even faster. And you can also jump, double jump. You got the Rayman-esque helicopter spin.
Grandma, can you
Oh my God.
I'm coming!
Yeah.
Okay.
I like to imagine it plays similarly to Tony Hawk without the kickflips and the cry stairs, but
just hitting some impossibles and
I lobbied for that, but it didn't
a
make
good
it
rail
into the
grind.
final game.
Yeah, there's no trick systems. It's more narrative. I feel like that would have gotten away the narrative. That's just my opinion. But.
Yeah. So I'm on the island. I need to save Grandma for what this is like some kind of dark goo of some kind.
There's all this gloom, yeah. So right now, your first objective is you're going to want to find some monsters.
Ooh.
You've got the objectives on the top left.
Oh, I see. Up at the very top. There's a.
There be monsters.
Okay. So we've kind of got like a travel mode, but we've also got this combat mode. And we combine, the fluid movements that we've been picking up. Oh no!
No! Iris, wait! Are you hurt?
Oh, okay, so Grandma was the monster for a second.
There was
She was possessed, or
not
covered
good
in.
at all.
Yeah, she was
This is what the
encased in
claws
a
are up
monster.
to, then.
She was poorly.
Oh.
It's just...
These hand-drawn
There's
emotive
something-
faces, they
Is it Anita? Did she
I
capsize?
do love the art direction.
express so much emotion.
Both the environment and the faces.
They did a phenomenal job.
Yeah.
Stay back, child. I'll give the harpoon.
No,
and-
it's not dangerous. It helped me save you.
Helped you?
Yeah, like... Just watch.
Okay, let's do some tricks for
Sigrid,
Grandma.
are you out of your mind?
We need more sparks, Grandma. I can go get them.
Absolutely not.
It won't hurt me, I promise. And technically, I'm not in the water. water. I'm just.
Wow, okay.
We don't have a choice.
So we're just in the thick of it immediately.
Oh, have it your way, girl. But don't
Yeah,
get
you
used
didn't
to
want to
it.
waste a lot of time. You're
Oh,
the faces already tell the story. So
yep.
Naturally. I wonder what happened to Ray.
And it's a familiar story. Like the idea is that we have a struggle and we're on our little hero's journey to figure out what that means. And Grandma does not want us to go,
yeah,
but we're gonna go in spite of her.
right. The narrative develops as it goes along. We wanted to get quick into the action, so we didn't have a half hour of fishing and collecting eggs or whatever.
Which I do love. Now, don't get me wrong, that the time and place for that is every single moment I'm alone at home.
But you do that enough at home. Can you do this at home?
Hold on, wait. There's fishing in this game, right? Because there's got to be fishing in this game, right?
I don't believe there is.
Yeah, not that I'm aware of.
All right. That's okay. That's okay.
I can say that there are hats. That is another matter.
Okay, so I can sprint on the land too. It doesn't have to just be in the water. This is a friend, but I think I'm supposed to hit them anyway.
Yeah, you're supposed to
Help them out.
smack the monster off of them.
I guess, but they look so cute.
They do look troubled.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So there's also dialogue down at the bottom. This is cool. There's so many different modes throughout this that are really endearing and enchanting.
And as
It's a
you,
varied action adventure.
yeah,
Yeah.
as you progress through, you'll encounter different people who might need your help. Quite a few different characters in this world.
Oh boy. Wow.
I do love the sense of momentum in this game.
They're guiding me everywhere.
There's a
Swift
bunch of
and
sparklings
slick.
over here.
Those little sticklebacks won't work for machinery like this.
That's
All they
amazing.
good for pocket change.
So, Wavetale seems like it's really doing everything that you would want out of an action adventure kind of game.
It was such a big line, but it went really fast.
Yeah, I would say so. Like but in my opinion at least, it doesn't have like an overwhelming event. Some
no.
games have like all of these like really complicated aspects that kind of get in the way of it. I feel like it's varied, but each of those variations is like condenses the best parts of what they're trying to do.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. I would not say there's anything overwhelming about Wavetale. That it is perfectly whelming.
Dude, it's so sensitive if you touch that.
I am looking for something on this clock, and I'm not sure if I'm finding what I'm looking for.
Let's see.
I believe you're all set for
I
the
think I'm
clock
set.
tower.
Yeah.
Got my things.
Sorry, if you look at the objective list up there, you've done everything you need to do.
Ah, okay.
Yeah,
So this is how big the world is. We've got a whole area to look out at.
so this demo, well, you'll see when you get to the end of it. This demo is just kind of showing the introduction area, but it will expand.
Oh, do I have it?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's probably yeah, I guess so.
So I've got a couple of waypoints up at the top that I can use to get around. What's the right way to say this? How big would you say this game is?
How big?
How big is it? How much time am I spending on the seas in Wavetale?
I don't think it's particular. It's not the longest, but I would say it's around 6 hours.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Probably something like that.
Okay, I was scared it was going to be like a really long game, and 6 hours is always like just one of my favorites. That's the perfect length.
It's a great length, yeah.
An extremely nice, touching weekend.
And of course, part of it is up to you because there are some side quests that you can do. or if you're just one of the types of people who kind of grinds through it, that's. But yeah, I would say around 6 hours. It's one of our internal titles. So a lot of the people who came from Zoink Games and Image and Form came together on this one.
Yeah.
So Zoink did Stick It to the Man and Potatoes of Good Death and
Oh, really?
Zombie Vikings, yeah.
And then and Image and Form is most known for the SteamWorld series and the Gump. They did that recently.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, so those two teams came together and formed Thunderful, and this is one of their internal collaborations.
And so this one, this is a Thunderful game?
Yeah. Like everything here's published by Thunderful, but this one was developed internally at Thunderful.
That's very cool. How did that come about? I mean, that was always the plan, right?
Yeah. I mean, like
to be a publisher and developer.
Zoink were already developers, before they were publisher. So, they were always into making games already. So this was just kind of their personal, their passion project, and then everything else.
But it's a representation of Thunderful. Like when you're the dev when you're the publisher that's also making your games, the games that you're making are what you want to publish as well, which is like the flagship basically, right?
Yeah, that's a good point. It is. I would say it is.
And how would you say that this represents Thunderful at that level?
I think it has the same sense of whimsy and
adventure.
Adventure. I was gonna say
love that
sort of propulsive energy. Like it keeps moving. It's not a hardcore action game, but it's not.
Keep moving.
Yeah,
I like
for
that.
a narrative adventure game, it definitely has like this acceleration to it, where it's not.
Yeah.
Taking a lot of my brain power on pause.
Definitely a sense of very imaginative. I would say that was a big thing with both Zoink and Image and Form before they formed Thunderful, is that they are both extremely creative teams. So.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna try.
All right. Move this giant crane. We've been to 3 different kind of islands that have all represented what's the right word? Not like an industrial kind of sense, a big Ferris wheel, a big crane, inferring civilization in a way, right?
Yeah.
And we are observing that as this sea creature. Sigrid is kind of almost outside of that. So are we finding a buried world of some kind underneath all of this?
I mean, you'll see more of the world you go, but we kind of want that to be a surprise that you're finding, new types of environments as you go. But it is still overall has this kind of cartoony, almost piratey,
a little piratey,
yeah, Wind Waker-esque, kind of childlike adventure on the high
I see the inspiration there really clearly.
So you'll see, more types of environments as you go.
Because there's definitely language up at the top of this clock tower. Our crane back there. There's some little islands. I'm gonna go to a little place. I'm gonna go see some farmhouses out here. If they'll let me.
This little spot has attracted a lot of players.
Look at that, it's a little Bavarian little village. Outside of Seattle, we have a little Bavarian village called Leavenworth, and it's a popular tourist location, just because you wouldn't expect that out here.
Yeah, I forgot that you're Seattle based.
Yep.
Yeah, I've been to Seattle. Losing my voice. I've been to Seattle many times, but I'm not.
Thunderful's been here. Was here last year too.
Yeah.
Where are you all out of?
Thunderful is based in Sweden.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Gothenburg, but we have expanded quite a bit over the past.
I would imagine. I mean, you've expanded quite a bit in the last year since I saw Thunderful last year.
Yeah, if you were at our booth, you met me.
Yeah, I stopped by for a little bit, but I wasn't media then.
First to Golf and Fire Girl.
No, Dan.
Yeah.
Quality titles.
Oh, I'm missing.
Love them.
Oh, I'm missing one piece here. Where's the? Ah, this is what I'm looking for.
Took me a minute to find as well. My first time playing.
There's my grandma. Look at her little vest. She looks ready for the holidays. Okay, it's daytime. Oh. So I'd like to hear more about kind of the relationship that Thunderful has, not only with the development of this game but other games as well. Because I've been getting this sense from a lot of the publishers that I've been talking to this weekend that publishers are getting really involved. They're getting involved with development in a big way, and usually because they are developers.
Certainly, yeah. And that, it is at the end of the day something like based primarily on what the developers that we work with need exactly.
Yeah.
Because we've had some titles for sure where, you know, they wanted us to take a little bit, just to have a bit of guidance in the production of their titles, not necessarily porting or localization, but just to monitor, so to speak, and help them deliver the best product that they can. So we have done
them on
that.
their, you know, steps that they're making.
But at the same time, we've also had titles that just, you know, might have needed some specific marketing help. It's really based on what actually they would need from us.
Right. Wow, yeah, I'm very impressed with Wavetale. As far as out of all the games that I was looking at through the list of Thunderful Games, this was the one that stood out to me because it felt like it was like a Thunderful production. That it was what you were going for as a.
As you point out, it was internal, so I'm glad that you were able to pick up on that, even though you didn't literally know that was the case.
Yeah, that's awesome.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Very, very happy to hear that.
Thank you for showing me. Anything else? When is Wavetale coming out? It's on Steam.
Yeah, this will be on PC and console by the end of this year.
Oh, really? Very soon.
It is actually technically already out now for the Stadia.
Really? Okay.
For the Stadia gamers out there.
Yep.
This one's for you. But otherwise, yes, PC and console by the end of this year.
Amazing. Yeah, thank you so much for interviewing with us. For everyone at Video Game
Thanks for checking it out.
Yeah.
By the way, I'm glad you enjoyed it.
It's really charming and very full of love. I want to play more of it, and I think it'll just make for a wonderful weekend.
Yeah, me too. With the demo ended, I wanted more.
Yep.
I mean, I can say in no uncertain terms that I know the people behind this game, and there's just nothing but heart and passion in those devs. So I think they would be very charmed to hear.
Oh, that's so exciting. Congratulations, they're almost at the finish line.
Yes.
They're gonna make it.